Welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's day 19 of EMBER. And so we have a plan, I have a plan, we have a plan for February. So February is foundation. And I was talking to one of my kind of mentoring groups recently, and it was all about, shrinking the goal, identity, that you do not rise to the level of your goals, but you fall to the level of your systems. So one goal is I want to become fit, and that's an idea and that's something you want to do. But what's your system on a daily basis? Oh, I walk 5 minutes every day and I do yoga, whatever it is. And that's you moving towards that goal. But having just a goal doesn't do anything. Having systems, having something rostered in, timetabled in, really like breaking it down into component parts and becoming the identity of a kind of person who is a fitter person. And so we'll be looking at what is important, what are the things that we're aspiring to this year, and then how do we set that in place by putting in tiny little foundations of goals. Imbolc, the Celtic New Year, is on the 1st of February. And for me, that is the beginning of the deep setting of intention, setting of the year ahead. January 1st really isn't it for me. February is when it starts. So we're still here in EMBER, loving it. Something about us rising and emerging is really exciting. And there's only 3 days left of EMBER, which is really quite amazing. I did have a thought this morning as I got out of bed. I was like, oh, in 3 days' time, I can sleep in. Not that I do, but I have the choice. It's like those 10 days, having the choice to sleep in is really wonderful. I'm sure that you do things during those 10 days that are different than this. Change is always a good thing. And then returning to is always a really good thing. So enough. Come lie on the floor and we shall move and connect and then we shall stand. Okay? So landing in, arrive, feel, connect. Have a sense of this moment in your body. So as you land, just take a deeper breath down into your belly. Nice. And then flatten your lower back down, draw backwards, and arch into your lower back. Flatten your lower back down, draw backwards, and then arching. Flatten your lower back down and arching. Nice. One more time. Flatten your lower back down and arching. Nice. Roll like there's a clock on the back of your pelvis. As you roll, just feeling that. And then roll in the other direction. Feet are on the floor. Pelvis is rolling like a clock face on the back of the pelvis. So you're really feeling, if possible, like sometimes I'll swing and use momentum in this. And then I become aware of the hours of the clock, and it has more presence to it when I slow a little bit down and try and orient towards, I can feel this, I can feel this, I can feel this. So it's just a little bit more nuanced. Nice. Come back to center. Arms are long beside you, feet are flat on the floor. Roll up along your spine. And then landing down. Nice. Rolling up along your spine. And landing down. And again, rolling up along your spine. And landing down. Nice. Walk your feet till they're close together. Last week, maybe last week, we were working, maybe longer than a week ago, we were working on a cross-legged thing that we were doing in cat pose. We're going to return to that. So arms are long beside you and just draw your right knee up towards your right shoulder. Keep your arms on the floor beside you. And then bring your right foot to point towards the left as much as you can. So you're rotating with your knee up towards your shoulder. You're rotating the thigh and then cross that right foot over the top of the left. And then at the diagonal, draw your knee up towards your shoulder, bring your foot back to center, bring your foot to the floor. So draw your knee up towards your shoulder, turn your foot towards the left, your calf is now diagonal, cross your thigh, bring your knee up towards your shoulder, foot to straight, foot down. So great, knee up, diagonal, cross your thigh, knee up, straight, foot down. Knee up, diagonal, cross your thigh, knee up, straight, foot down. Cool, start with the other side. So draw your left knee up towards your shoulder, turn that foot towards the right, cross your thigh, draw your knee up towards your shoulder, your foot still at a diagonal, bring your foot back to straight, foot all the way down. Knee towards your shoulder, diagonal, cross, knee towards your shoulder, straight, down. Knee up, diagonal, cross your thigh, knee up, straight, down. Nice. So bring your thighs so you're really, really close. And then just do like the momentum version. So lift your foot up, cross your foot over, bring it down, lift your knee up, cross it over, down, lift up, cross over, down, lift up, cross over, down, lift up, cross over. And so it's thighs on top of each other. There's two versions of this that we do often. One is a foot on your knee, and then the other is thigh crossing your other thigh. So we're doing the thigh crossing your other thigh version, where my right foot is dangling down beside my left ankle, and then my left foot is dangling down beside my right ankle. One more time each side. Cool, super. Bring your feet so they're hip distance apart. Lift your foot up, draw your knee up towards your shoulder, bring your foot to diagonal, and now you're going to bring your foot to the knee and then let your knee fall away. So you're trying to bring your calf to parallel with your shoulders, or your shin to parallel with your shoulders. So just let your right knee move away. Bring your right thigh hand to rest on your right thigh, but you're not going to push with your hand, but it's just you're creating connection. So let your knee draw towards you, and then let your knee move away from you. Knee towards you, but you're not pushing with your hand. Your hand is following your thigh. Knee towards you. So you're waving your knee towards you, and then waving your knee away from you. So as I draw my knee towards me, I feel a closing in the groin. As I open my knee away from me, I feel an opening in the groin. I'm not pushing with my hand. But my knee doesn't have as much proprioception and awareness of where it is in this direction as my hand does. My hand is really connected. So I'm just sharing my proprioception from my hand with my knee so that I can feel it a little bit better where it is. Nice, change. So your legs at a diagonal, draw your knee up towards your shoulder, foot to the floor. Nice. Draw your left knee up towards your shoulder. Bring your foot to diagonal. Bring your left ankle to rest on top of your right knee. Hand to your thigh. And you're not pushing with your hand, you're just connecting. Let your left knee wave towards you. Let your left knee move away. And everything else is more or less staying still. My whole right side is staying still. And I'm just learning how to squeeze the deep groin to close and then open. It's a bit like clamshell, but different. So it's that sense of really mobilizing the inner groin, inner thigh, and finding out what it's up to. Nice. Bring your knee to diagonal, bring your knee up towards your shoulder, bring your foot to the floor. So your feet are hip distance apart. So last time when we were doing this, our feet are really close because we're just crossing thighs. Now we're bringing our foot to our knee. So lift your right foot up, bring it to diagonal, bring your foot to your knee, let your knee move away. Bring your knee to diagonal, up towards your shoulder, foot to the floor. Draw your left knee up, diagonal, foot to your knee moves away, diagonal, knee to your shoulder, down. So begin to walk. Right knee up, diagonal, foot to your knee, diagonal back down. Left knee up, diagonal, foot to your knee, diagonal and back. Nice. Super. So drop your knees from side to side. And as always, maybe one side feels like it can do that and the other side doesn't. Maybe one side is very free and maybe the other side isn't. Maybe there's loads more sensation when you do it one side than the other. And the trick is to make the movement, whatever version of that movement suits you right now. So I'm really welcoming like adapt, adjust, migrate, no, mutate, kind of a wrong word, but you know what I mean. Let the movement become your version. As it's always that sense of how does this movement meet me in this moment? I'm going to do this, or I'm going to go really slowly, or whatever it is. So roll all the way over and come up onto your hands and knees. So we're going to do a similar movement. Today's class is brought to you by this knee movement. So your hands are underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips, and you're going to bring your knees a tiny, like 1 or 2 inches a little bit further away than usual. And that'll just give you a little bit more space when your foot is moving in diagonal. So draw your right knee up towards your right wrist, bring your foot across into diagonal, and then cross your right thigh in front of your left and sit your bum back. Draw your right knee up towards your right wrist in diagonal. Bring your foot back to straight. Bring your knee back to center. And remember, knees are a little bit further away than what's typical. So when I'm over my hips are over my knees, my arms are a little bit slightly forward, if you see that. If I'm over my hands, my knees are slightly at an angle. So I'm slightly longer than usual. It just gives me more space. Left knee up towards your left wrist. Foot to diagonal. Cross your thigh, sit your bum back. Knee up, straight and back. Right knee up, diagonal, cross your thigh. Right knee up, back. Last one. Left knee up, diagonal, back. Left knee up and back. So let's try that one where we do a figure 4. So draw your right knee up, diagonal, and now bring your ankle to your knee and just pause there. Try and bring your shin to parallel. So my foot is now just in front of my left knee, and my knee is kind of where my foot came from. I'm going to sit back a little bit. Nice. Bring your knee forward, all the way back. Last of these. Bring your left knee forward. Bring your foot over. Bring your foot to your ankle or knee. Bring your ankle to your knee. Sit your bum back. Knee is opening. And bring your knee forward, all the way back. Nice. Push back, downward dog. Lengthening back, pull back into your heels. Pause. Just dancing a bit with your feet, opening them up, lengthening into them. And then walk all the way forward. Bring your elbows to your knees. Pause there. Just bend your knees a little bit. Straighten your legs. You can have your hands on the floor if you wish for this. Bend your knees, straighten your legs. Or you can have your elbows on your knees or your hands to your knees as you wish. Okay, so just find the distance that feels right. Bend your knees, straighten your legs. Bend your knees, straighten your legs. Bend your knees, straighten your legs. Pause for just a moment, straightening through the legs. Nice. Elbows to your knee, hands to your knees. Come all the way up. Cool. Super. So if you want to use your stick, woohoo, you can. Or you can use a wall or a piece of your couch or whatever. Kind of following on the same theme as what we were in earlier. So just draw your right knee up towards you and let your right knee, holding on to something with your right hand, let your right knee come up towards you. You're not using your hands to pull your knee towards you. Your knee is coming up itself. Okay, so right knee comes up. And then bring your right foot to rest on top of your left knee and sit your bum down. So now we're doing something similar than what we've been doing on the floor, but we're using it in standing. So reach forward and just bring your hands to that right foot. And imagine you're going to try and look at your foot like you've just stood on a thorn or something. And you're like, Can have your hand on the wall if you wish. See what's right. Nice. Come all the way up. Feet to the floor. Lift your left knee up as high as you can. Bring your left foot to rest on top of your knee. Lean forward. Look at your foot. Nice. All the way up. Again, one more time each side. Lift the right knee up. Right foot to your knee. Lean forward. Down. Last one. Left knee up. Left foot to your knee. Lean forward, looking down. Nice. Cool. Stand to the front of your mat. Reach your arms wide. Palms come together, reaching up, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees. Come all the way down. Hands to the floor. Forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins. Lift your chest. Look forward. Hands to the floor. Step your right foot back. Pause. Step your left foot back. Pause. Knees to the floor. Belly to the floor. Reach your arms back behind you. Lift your toes. Squeeze your bum as you rise to the spine. Nice. Hands to the floor. Drop your chin. Push back into your cat. All the way back into your downward dog. Pause. Nice. Lengthen your right foot up towards the ceiling. Step your right foot forward. Whatever way you do. Hop, skip, jump. Help your foot forward. Drop your knees to the floor. Step forward. Whatever way you do. Step forward with the left foot. Hands to the floor. Forehead to your knees. Slowly running up. Reaching up towards the ceiling. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Nice. Reach your arms wide. Palms come together. Reaching up, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees. All the way down. Hands to the floor. Forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins. Lift your chest. Look forward. Hands to the floor. Step your left foot back. Step your right foot back. Knees to the floor. Belly to the floor. Lift through your toes. Reach your arms back. Rise to your chest. Hands to the floor. Push back into your cat. All the way back into your downward dog. Reach the left foot up towards the ceiling. Step your left foot forward, whatever way you do. Step the right foot forward. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Slowly rolling up, reach your arms wide. Palms come together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Nice. Cool. Come sit on your mat. Stretch your legs out long in front of you. So, if today's class is kind of like the Muppets, no, that's not Sesame Street. Today's class is brought to you, and so diagonal. So, bring your hands to the floor behind you, draw your right knee up, and then bring your foot across into diagonal, and bring your foot to the outside of the left knee. Bring your knee back up towards your shoulder, stretch your leg out long. If you're leaning back a bit for this, it's easier. Draw your left knee up towards your shoulder, bring your foot across, bring your foot to the floor, draw your knee up and straight. If you want to try it with your hands off the floor, draw your knee up, diagonal, across, knee up and straight. One more time, knee up, diagonal, foot down, knee up, straight. We're going to twist from that position. Draw your right knee up, step it across, bring both hands forward in front of you, sitting up tall, lengthen through your spine. Nice. Draw the right elbow back into bow and arrow. Hold on to your right knee with your left hand. Twist towards the right. Both hands forward. Change. Left knee up towards your shoulder, left foot over. Pull the left elbow back and bring your left hand behind you as you hold on to your right knee. So in foundation, we won't be doing the relaxation at the end anymore. You can choose to stay in relaxation and do it because you found it so awesomely good, but we won't be doing it as a class, okay? So that was December and January. We did the 5-minute extra at the end. In February, we'll be finishing just for, it'll be like a 1-minute rest at the end. Nice. Lengthen out through your legs, just roll your shoulders. Nice. And then set yourself up, whatever way you do, whatever paraphernalia. I do love that word. Set yourself up. Blanket, pillow, bolster. It's funny, I can feel that I'm ready to, yeah, it's like I really, really leaned into this rest at the end and this longer meditation at the end. But now I can feel that I'm rising. There's a rise in me. I'm moving on into the next thing. So settling in, find the sense of this moment and a good enough position that you can settle into. And then let it all settle. You're feeling the weight of your heels, your calves, the backs of your thighs. Feeling the weight of your buttocks, the pelvis, the lower back, mid-back, shoulder blades. Length of the back of your neck, the back of your head. Feel the front of your body has space to breathe into, and every time you exhale, let yourself sink like a souffle towards the back of your body. Like really just like sink deeply into the back as you exhale. And as you inhale, feel yourself rise and fill, and that there is space for you to breathe into. And as you exhale, you're settling and deepening. Feeling, sensing, deepening. There is space on the inhale, and you can settle deeply and rest on the exhale. It's like the waves of the ocean, the cycles of the year, the cycles of the day, the circadian rhythms. There's all these incredible rhythms that hold us in time and space and wellness. So feel that deep and powerful rhythm of your breath. As you inhale, there is space. As you exhale, you can settle, you can deepen. And each one has its own place. It's like the winter has its place, the spring has its place, the summer has its place. So really feel in your breath, there is a place, there is a way to be. You know, when you're on the inhale, imagining that you'll be sinking is not connected to the inhale. When you're in the exhale, imagining that you should be vigorous is not connected to the exhale. So the more you lean into the natural cycles, That deep rhythm of breath. As you inhale, there is space, there is vigor, there is inspiration. On the exhale, there is sigh, there is deepening, there is settling. Find that inner rhythm that is playing. This music is playing all day long. This ocean is rising and falling within you all day and all night, and has done so for, I'm going to say, thousands of years. No, for like the last whatever amount of years. You know. But yeah, there has been breath for eons. There is breath. Nice. Wonderful. So if you're rising now, begin to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, stretch into your arms, reaching overhead. Find that like stretchy, yawny feeling if you're rising now. If you're staying where you are, wonderful. How wonderful. Nice. How wonderful to be here and connect and listen in and do what we do and hear what we hear. Those of you who missed the very beginning of the class, February will be called Foundation. This was me yesterday morning down on Furbo Beach. The sunrise at 10 to 9. It's so beautiful. It was really stunning. So this is, so behind me, in front of me is the Aran Islands. I'm facing a diagonal towards the Aran Islands. So Catherine, I was looking out towards you, and Michal, and then just beside me is the road down in front of Parkins, and that's the rock. So this area, this particular place, has been where I've taken maybe 15 or 20 of the morning yoga pictures. This is kind of like a photo shoot place that I just adore. So behind me is Furbo, the big beach of Furbo, and in front of me is a small beach in Furbo. So nice. I will see you all tomorrow for another wonderful day of Ember. There's only 2 more days left. Isn't that amazing? We've meandered our way through the deep embers of ourselves for the last 19 days, and it's been wonderful. So great. I'll see you all tomorrow, and yeah, it's not so.